Okay, can you hear me? All right. Oh, welcome everybody. We're here tonight live from Waldron, Indiana, Waldron High School. We have a varsity-only matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Waldron Mohawks. We're going to give a little preemptiveness here. We are working off of a Wi-Fi hotspot for the first time, so we'll see. Leave us comments about the quality or anything like that. We're seeing what we can do here. We had some slight issues, so that's why we're trying the hotspot. So give us feedback. Let us know, good, bad. Is it, any issues that you have. But, yeah, we have a varsity-only matchup. Waldron a little banged up. Couldn't field a JV team tonight, so like I said, just the varsity. Eastern Hancock comes in really well rested. It feels like we've played 3 games in a month. And we played Wapahani last week, Daleville a week before, and really have played pretty well. We played Daleville, we won by 20, played arguably our best game of the season. Wapahani, we ended up falling by, I believe, 5 or 6, but it was a good game. And again, we played a very solid game. We just struggled to put the ball in the basket. So Waldron struggling a little bit on this season, struggling with numbers, and they come into this game with only 1 win, I believe, but they have played some teams pretty tough. They've played good teams to close games, including Southwestern, Triton Central, and Morristown. So be interested to see how this game plays out. We have about 4 minutes here until what's supposed to be tip-off. Both teams are still back in the locker rooms. We'll probably come at you with anthem and starting lineups here in about 5 minutes.
bicycles and tobacco-free campus. There will be no pass-outs allowed during tonight's game. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Let's afford the student-athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. The officials for tonight's game are Kevin Condor, Jeff Drummond, and Greg Norris. At this time, we ask that you please stand as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Caroline Schaefer and Ashley Tilford.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, so here we go.
And now for tonight's starting lineups.
Volume down.
Turn your volume down. How's that? Was that me or you there?
There you go.
How's that?
Yep.
Sound better?
Yep. Might do a little bit more, but.
All right, so in here, sorry, we're trying to get a couple things, timers and stuff straightened out.
Joey Starrett. At forward, number 35, Brady Stevens. And at center, number 43, Peyton Gray. The head coach for the Royals.
All right, so like we said, folks, I just got comments they having trouble seeing the feed. Again, we're using a hotspot here, so keep giving us feedback here if you, if it's what the quality looks like, and let us know. Starting lineups here for the Royals are just like normal: Schroep, Smith, Starrett, Gray, and Stevens. All right, so here we go. We have JT Johns, Drew Everhart, Tyler Bowlby, see Parker Huffman, and Sean Cole here starting for the Mohawks. Mohawks with the tip. And they're going to turn it over right off the bat.
Yep, Royals come out and press and double team Waldron, forcing a backcourt turnover right there. That's a good start for the Royals. And it looks like they're playing a 1-3-1 zone.
lights just flickered here. Brady Smith with a nice take, can't finish, and Sterrett with the rebound. Over to, down inside to Stevens, cross court to Brady Smith. Sterrett drives, puts it up, no good.
A little too hard off the backboard that time. Waldron gets the basket inside. We were a little late on our rotation there, but
inside Stevens, cross to Smith, back into Brady. Schroep over Smith in the corner. Smith drives. Gray with the shot off the side of the backboard, rebound by Brady Stevens, and Brady hits the shot.
Yeah, Brady picks up where he's left off the last few games, doing work on the inside, rebounding, getting some baskets.
Mohawks to inbound after the out of bounds there. Royals in their 2-3 zone.
Nearly another turnover.
Yeah.
Royals really trying to tighten it up on D.
Waldron being patient here. Inside over. Cole thought about the three from the wing, but didn't take it. Back to him. Pumps again. Other side to Everhart, back up top.
The shot with a Joey Sterrett rebound, and the Royals are off and running.
Yep. Brady Smith. Nothing to it, gets it
There
inside
we
to
go.
Gray.
Get it down on the low block. Oh, just off the rim for Peyton.
Good hustle by Stevens, try to save it, but ends up going out of bounds off of him.
Oh, there we go, another backcourt.
That was close, but that's two backcourts here in the first 2.5 minutes for the Mohawks. Schroep up to Stevens.
Royals just being very patient as they rotate the ball.
Sterrett, three, no good. Rebound Stevens. Sterrett, no, gets his own, puts it back up and in.
That was a nice job.
Joey Sterrett.
But we really extended the defense, playing out 1-3-1. Kind of half-court trap right now.
Corner three is good by Everhart.
Let's see if we come back to that 1-3-1 or go back to the 2-3. That was kind of a wide open shot from the baseline.
Stevens over to Sterrett in the corner. Sterrett to match it, can't get it. Brady Smith with the rebound.
There we go. Chance for an and one for Joey off a nice pass by Smith.
Yeah.
Brady really hustled for that rebound. I like that.
Fouls on number 13, Tyler Bobby, the team's first.
And you can see that on the replay here.
Free throw's good. Score's tied. Oh, the Royals are up 7-5. Got that full court press again. See if we can't force the third turnover. Wow, that's close. Waldron beats it, gets an easy layup inside.
Johns ties it right back up. Halfway through the first quarter here.
John's a big kid. We haven't had a lot of kids that gave us a good size matchup, and he's not quite as thick as Brady, but every bit as tall.
Yep. Smith, nice shot, no good. Rebounded by Bowlby. Mohawks being patient again, moving it around.
I feel like
Everhard,
at
another three.
some point that patience is going to stop.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys, Huffman, I know, up to the top. He a couple times looked like he just wanted to pull the trigger. Hopefully they get impatient. Starrett with another bucket. Nice little mid-range jumper for Joey there. That was nice.
9-7 Royals.
Oh, cheapy foul on Peyton Gray there to try to get the trap up near half court.
Fouls on number 43, Peyton Gray. That's the team's first.
Drew White and Cole Rainbolt will check in for Smith and Stevens.
Drew White and Cole Rainbow.
It's good to see Drew back on the court.
Yeah, this is his first action since early December, I believe.
Yeah. He had an ankle and then had a back, I think.
Yeah. Everhard almost throws it away. Back to him, though.
And that time
he does throw it away, trying to get it inside to Johns.
Yep. So the Mohawks will pick us up full court this time.
Royals break the press, gets Drew. 10-foot pull up, he knocks it home.
Basket by Drew White.
4-point lead for the Royals. 2.5 minutes to play here. In the corner, Zane Smith checked in the last dead ball there.
And Landon O'Neill come in for Starrett.
Yeah, Drew helps us out by giving us a lot deeper bench.
Well, that's for sure. And he can play several positions.
Yeah, our bench goes from 2 to 3 now.
Nice steal by Cole Rainbolt and getting down the floor quick, and O'Neill banks it in from about 10.
Didn't know he could shoot twos.
13-7 Royals.
Johns can't hang on to that, and it goes out of bounds, and Waldron's going to take a timeout here.
Yep, and it looks like Trueblood's getting ready to check in. I really like what I'm seeing from the Royals. We're not forcing things.
No. No, we're not. They look good. They look comfortable.
Spectators are reminded to please stay off the playing surface at all times. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
If you want to become an official sponsor of the Eastern Hancock Sports Network, you can contact myself or the athletic office for details on how to do that. I want to thank our current partners, the Riley Settergren Foundation, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, and Gilman's Hardware and Lumber in Newcastle. They were kind enough to donate lumber to help us build a new media area in our gym. So I want to give them a big thank you. My engineering class is currently in the process of building it, so should be done for next week against Monroe Central.
Yeah, I want to give them a thank you, too, because that'll give us a little more room to stretch out and
absolutely
not have to cram into a small card table.
We're not going to have to sit on top of people.
Yeah. So Schroep brings the ball up court for the Royals out of that timeout. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Royals lead 13-7. Each team has one foul. On the floor for the Royals, O'Neill, Schroep, Rainbolt, Drew White, and Gray. And Gray picks up his second on a over the back there, trying to get the rebound off Rainbolt's miss. Or, sorry, I think it was White's miss. And Stevens will check back in for him.
Peyton Gray with the foul. That's the team's second. Brady Stevens back in for the Warriors.
So Peyton comes out. Brady goes in to replace him.
Drew White gets a steal on the
nice
press.
Hustle by Drew.
Yep.
Back out Schroep for three. He's going to be short.
Didn't look like he got all of his legs into that shot.
No.
I wonder if he felt the pressure coming from behind him. The Royals actually playing man at this point.
Well, with this group, we can play man. You know, we've got really four guards and Brady out there.
Yep.
And Brady matches up pretty well with Johns. So it gives us that opportunity.
I like it. We got some nice athleticism with this crew on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hard foul from Drew White.
That was number 13, Drew White, the team's third. Sean Cole back in from Mohawks. Jacoby Purcell in as well.
So Jacoby Purcell and Sean Cole back in for the Waldron Mohawks as they inbound.
And I feel like the public address announcer wanted to call him Jacoby Brissett.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like.
Yes, he paused before the last name.
Because he said Jacoby Purcell.
With the Colts about ready to have a playoff game, big playoff game tomorrow, I'm sure that's on the mind of a lot of fans.
Somehow I'm guessing that Jacoby Brissett has more important things than high school basketball this
Yes.
weekend.
Royals being patient, holding for the last shot of the quarter.
23 seconds left here.
What are the chances it's O'Neal who pulls the trigger here?
I'd say pretty good. 13.
And the current Mohawk who's guarding him, I don't know that he could stay with Landon.
Stevens gets it over to
There we
Rainbolt. His three, no good. Rebound Stevens again. Puts it up and blocked, and that'll be the end of the first quarter at the score. Eastern Hancock 13, Waldron 7.
Not a bad quarter. Not a bad quarter.
No,
We
it's not.
got several turnovers. I think most of the shots we took were pretty good. They really weren't forced. Got a couple of nice offensive rebounds with some assists then for baskets off those. Defense was solid.
Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, it's like I said, this Waldron team doesn't have a good record, but they play patient. They didn't make any stupid mistakes there, so we gotta just keep playing hard right now.
All right, start second quarter. We've got the same five on the floor. O'Neal, Schroep, Stevens, White, and Rainbolt. For Waldron, check some numbers here. So Purcell, Cole, looks like Zane Smith, Parker Huffman, and I think the last one, Ethan Trueblood.
As Drew White misses, but a good strong rebound by Cole Rainbolt. Puts it up, and ball got stuck there in the rim, but Cole got fouled. I think the foul was on the floor, though. So Schroep to inbound here. Dangerous pass, and Schroep throws it away. Ooh, White was the last, yeah.
Was he on the line? Couldn't quite see.
Yeah, not a good pass there, entry pass by Schroep, and ends up leading to a turnover for the Royals. Good kick by White. Drew, I mean, and you could tell he's kind of like, I want to play, I haven't been just hurt, not getting better, not learning, not knowing what I'm doing. He's engaged, he's being active, playing hard.
Right. It's almost like a matchup zone here.
Yep.
Nice shot there. Smith.
Over the top of Stevens.
Yeah, that was a nice touch from that, about 8 feet.
And Smith is listed at 6'6". He's got some good size, too. 6'6" senior.
Yeah, one of our rosters is off, though, because I'm looking at him. He looks 6'6". Brady is listed at 6'3" on ours, I believe. And
Smith looks a little taller than Brady, but
yeah,
but
but not 3 inches.
No.
Especially with Brady looking taller than Johns, who's listed at 6'5".
Yeah, I don't.
So
I did think that.
maybe Waldron exaggerated. Maybe Coach Spalding didn't want people to think they could take advantage of Brady and made him shorter. I don't know, but underestimate him something.
Inbound there, saved by Smith. Mohawks here trail by 4, 6.5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Nice pass.
Yep.
Couldn't quite hold
Couldn't
it.
finish, and they're going to get O'Neal for the foul. Yep, fouling Landon, his first.
Landon O'Neal, the team's fourth. At the line, shooting 2, Tyler Colby.
Pretty clean game to this point.
Yeah.
There's and make the first free throw. Bowlby does.
Second free throw's up and good. You know, we said there, the first quarter we played really well, and then this first minute and a half we've been pretty sloppy.
Yep.
And it's, 2-point game again.
Yep. All season to this point, I think consistency's been the big stumbling block for this team. They'll come out and they'll play lights out for a period and fall asleep or something. And
I mean, it's just like we were in football. It's the same thing. It's O'Neal, corner 3, knocks it in.
Yeah.
In football, we couldn't sustain. We could be 6 or 7 good plays in a row, but we couldn't sustain 10 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's the same kind of thing here. Just a lack of experience. Shot from Cole, no good, but Smith gets the rebound.
I really like this aggressive D we're playing.
I do too. We're not rotating quite fast enough for my liking on the backside. They're getting those passes inside there, but I like what we're doing to their guards.
Yeah, that's like the speed and athleticism that's on the floor for the Royals right now. We should be we're not quite as long as some of the guys who are out, but we should be able to make up for it with that.
I'll kick it out. Hit it, Cole.
Just off. Brady couldn't quite grab it, but we've got Schropes back on D to stop the fast break.
I think you're going to see Brady's gassed. I think you're going to see Sterrett come in and get him.
Drew White is all over the floor.
Yes, he is.
Should have been a turnover for the Royals. Instead, we just blocked the pass. But nice play as Smith and Sterrett come back in.
Yeah.
And is that White and Rainbolt? So
You're going to leave Brady on the court. Mohawks inbound. Get it back out to Everhart. No good.
Jump ball, Mohawks possession.
a turnover by Waldron. The Royals got a chance to boost their lead again.
See if we can get Landon hot here.
Yeah,
Going to
that'd
him
be
in the
nice.
corner.
There he goes. Ah,
Sterrett couldn't get that.
No.
I think Waldron's hustling for the boards. They're
Yep,
doing a
they
nice
are.
job there.
Oh, stay with it, Joe.
Smith,
There you go.
O'Neal pokes it away, but Smith recovers it.
We're expending a lot of energy. We're not finishing that play. That was
Yeah.
Landon and Joey both had a chance to maybe grab a loose ball that time. They forced it, but
Everhart corner. It's a Cole back up to Everhart.
and so we're sitting in that zone again. It's like Coach Spalding's changing up the defense every couple of times down court. I don't know if there's a pattern behind it or he's just trying to be disruptive.
I'm not sure.
Oh, nice job by Brady Smith.
Oh, you got to finish that.
Yep, couldn't quite come up with it. That time we do, though.
Schroep ends up getting it. Cross court to stare it. One more, Joe.
It's just, yeah, it should have gone quick. There we go.
There's a good extra pass. Brady Smith. And he made a nice extra pass, too, there.
I'm liking the way Brady Smith's playing tonight.
You know, when he doesn't dribble too much, when he uses his skills, which he's a good passer. When he passes well and uses that pump fake, he's at his best.
Yeah, and that was a nice drive. He drew the help side defender, and it left Joey wide open as Cole hits the three. It's 18-14 Royals. And
we got timeout Mohawks. We got a 30-second timeout here.
30-second timeout, Waldron.
18-14 here. We took a little trip to Gilman's Hardware in Newcastle, where they provided us, like I said, I want to thank them again for donating some lumber, some materials. But again, they're a partner here, the Eastern Hancock Sports Network, along with Paxton Farm Sweet Corn and the Riley Settergren Foundation. If you want to be a partner, let us know. You can contact myself. My email's there, mgallion@easternhancock.org, or contact the athletic office, and they can get you set up. Zach Arnold checked into the game. Did he get Cole? I think he got Rainbolt.
You know, the only Royal in foul trouble right now is Peyton Gray. That's
Arnold.
Nice.
Oh, nice take by Arnold.
Yes,
but
that was.
No finish there.
Fun seeing Zach getting his first varsity taste here.
Yeah, he played a little
recently.
against Wapahani, but we got some players inactive. So Zach coming up off the G League squad here.
And the thing about Zach is he's got a motor and he is fast and athletic. Not real tall.
No.
But he'd be like a water bug getting all over the place.
And we've seen him in JV games. I think his biggest problem is when he gets going too fast.
Yep.
You know, he still, I don't think his skill set has caught up with his speed yet.
Yeah, that's a good description.
See, Brady should have shot that.
Yeah, he's on Brady's almost too tentative to shoot.
Stevens with the errant pass out there. And
yep. Looked like Arnold was cutting, and Stevens, the last time he saw Arnold, was sitting out on the wing and got their wires crossed.
And there's a freshman senior not on the same page, you know. Again, that's Zach's first action, really, and you're going to have that.
And we've gone back to the man-to-man.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing a pattern here. You know, it's not. You know, sometimes coaches will after a miss where man make zone or vice versa. Not seeing that pattern, but I know it's taken Waldron some time to adjust each time.
They get the ball off, and
Brady Smith, great hustle,
throws it off Zach.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, it's a white ball. Still great hustle.
Yep. It's another thing Brady Smith brings to the table. He's kind of a dirty work guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Skylar Schroep nearly took it out of the shooter's hands on his way up, and they had to have called him body or maybe caught the arm, but we couldn't see it. But
I think I don't think they were expecting Schroep to be able to do that.
Right, nearly a spectacular play.
So who's that at the line? That is Parker Huffman at the line. Misses the first. About a minute 15 here left in the first half of this game. Royals still lead by 4. Second one's no good. Rebound Ziffel. Stevens over to Schroep. Let's see if we hold for the last one or if we do something here. No, we're going.
This is as patient an offense as I can think of us going this year. Brady Smith with the
Nice three.
three from the wing off of a pass back out of the post from Brady Stevens. So it's that inside-out game that usually pretty successful for us. But that we're really, really patient. We got a lot of guys that are just not rushing shots tonight, which
Yep.
is
Oh, Sterrett got a hand on it. But yeah, I don't know that we've taken any real bad shots tonight.
yeah, we've done it. I mean, 21 points. That's definitely not the high we've gotten in a half, but they've been very deliberate and the offense working for their shots.
Five seconds. Everhart pulls up the free throw line. No good. Rebound out of bounds, and that's going to be the half. Eastern Hancock 21, Waldron 14. And like you said, we've been patient offensively, probably as patient as we've been. I think Daleville is the closest we've been to this as far as the patience goes. And we've taken good shots.
Yep, good first half. Room for improvement, but not one where we're going to have to overcome a lot of mistakes, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. So we're going to take a break here. I'm actually going to stop the stream. I'll start it right back up. I'm going to test one of our settings and see if it changes anything. So see if we can get a little bit better quality video for you guys. So stay tuned to the same link. We'll be right back.
So it seems we've spotted Eastern Hancock Royal superfan Cody Hibbert in the stands. Made the trip to Waldron. Mr. Gallion is trying to focus in on him. Seems like Mr. Hibbert is engaging with some of the other Royal faithful. You can always count on him to be here. Well, we're going to see if we can get you a clear shot of the superfan here. There we go. We got you. Got you a sort of clear shot as much as we can. There we go. Superfan Cody Hibbert. So with 20 seconds left in halftime, we'll get ready to get going here again. The Royals lead 21-14. It's going to be Royals ball. Smith, Stevens, Schroep, Gray, and Starrett on the floor for the Royals. And this is Gray's first action since about 2/3 of the way through the first quarter when he picked up his second foul. So
hopefully we didn't make anybody sick there with the moving the camera.
No.
We're we're still trying to work out kinks.
Gotta recognize Superfan when he's around, though.
Gotta recognize a Superfan. Eastern Hancock fan of the game. Go right inside to Gray, and Gray gets fouled there by Johns. Good play by Royals coming straight out of the break. For a couple of years, this was a conference matchup between the Royals and the Mohawks.
That makes me wonder how long we'll continue with this. Now we've got it. We're considerably bigger conference, and
yeah,
I don't know how much Waldron likes this matchup or not. I guess probably depends on the year, but
yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's not super close, but it's not a far matchup. It's not like you're going to some of these schools that we play at. The other schools when we were in this conference that were there were quite a haul. Edinburgh and Hauser and Indian Creek.
Yeah, I don't mind this one as an out-of-conference game. Waldron's been pretty good in the past. It could be a good test for the Royals, and it's nice to see some teams that are out of conference.
Yeah.
I just wonder if they would want to keep doing it.
Yeah, I agree. Although their conference has shrank considerably. They lost Knightstown, Indian Creek, and us.
Yeah, that's true. Peyton Gray makes the basket.
Yeah,
for the
right
Royals,
inside the Gray there.
That's 2 quick buckets for the Royals.
2 free throws
points,
and then
2 free throws and a
and
bucket.
That leads right up to 11.
Yep. The Royals come out in their press again. Just got to see what's going to happen if Gray can stay away from that third foul for a little while. If maybe he can get going there. He's got the potential to put up points and burst. So rather quiet crowd here.
Yeah, and it's not a bad crowd.
Well,
and just
Bowlby makes a basket for the Mohawks, but just not loud. I don't know if that's if the noisier groups are here. I don't know that it's not really a big I guess it's just a decent student section for Waldron. They're not nearly as rowdy as some of the Royal fans can get.
Smith buries the three. That's his second.
Yep.
He's had a good game so far.
Yeah, really impressed with him. Coming into his own, and it's like he's understanding what the team needs from him.
Uh-huh.
And is putting his best effort into that, which you love to see a kid find a role and excel.
You know, and he realizes he doesn't need to be a huge scorer every game, but he needs games where he can score,
yep,
8 to 10 points like he has right now.
I think he and Joey both are like that. If we get 8 to 10 points from one of those guys to go with double figures from Stevens and Gray, that's a pretty solid night, because Landon's usually going to be good for 6 to 8 points depending on how his shot is falling.
Cole's the same way.
Yep.
Joey hits a three there too.
Yep. And I'm not sure if Schroep cares if he scores or not. He's more than willing shooter when he needs to, but
no, Schroep could care less if he scores.
And Brady Stevens
or Smith with the steal.
Yeah, sorry, too many Bradys. Nice take, good aggressive play, and he's going to get two free throws.
Although he was only going for the foul there, or, trying to draw the foul. He wasn't really, didn't look like he was trying to make the shot. Everhart picks up his first, and that's 2 for the team here, start of the second half. As Smith misses the first free throw. 11, 35, and 14, so True Blood, Smith, and Purcell check into the game. Smith hits the second. I don't have his stats, but that's at least 9 for him now.
Yeah, you would think. Trying to remember if he
back
made
again.
one in the early series. I know he drove. I do. I think he got a
layup right early on, and
yeah, I think so.
He's hit a couple threes, hit that free throw. It's at least 9. Like I said, a nice, a really good start here for the second half. I mean, that whole first half, we never could get any more than about 7 points away, and a couple threes there, and we went from, up 7.5 to up 16 right now.
Right. Good job by the Royals here, and really just a couple of minutes. So,
yeah, I mean, 3 minutes of game time.
Wow.
We went from 7-point lead to 16-point lead. So it's a nice run. Let's see if we can sustain this. This is kind of how we started the game. Let's see if we can keep this going.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it goes on Peyton not picking up that third foul, because he got his 2 so quick, he wasn't able to do anything, and we went small, and so we were able to chase around a little bit. But having a 6'8" guy there on the inside, that's a nice target, and with his soft outside shooting, he's hard to guard.
And he has a soft touch everywhere. I mean, inside, outside, he's got a soft touch. He is hard to defend.
Starrett from the baseline. His three-pointer's just short, but Schroep grabs the rebound.
Schroep for 3, no, and Smith clears it.
Oh, Brady Smith deflects the pass to Peyton Gray, and another turnover for the Royals.
Royals here still trying to get it worked around. Starrett corner 3. And the foul. Hits the shot and the foul. They're going to give him a shot at a 4-point play here.
That was number 11, Ethan Trueblood, as the team's third. The line for the extra, Joey Sterrett.
Sterrett hits the free throw, makes the lead 20.
I'm in favor of 20-point leads for the Royals.
Yeah. Schroep with the steal there.
Joey
Dishes
finishes
to Joey.
it. So I'm curious what Joey has at this point, too. We talking about Brady. Brady Smith and his,
Yeah, Joey's got to be in double figures as well.
And this is one. Brady Stevens has had a run of a few games where he was grabbing a ton of rebounds and scoring too, and he's just kind of backed off tonight, let some of the other guys do the work, and they're stepping up. Like, it's good to see. We get deeper and deeper in the season, getting those contributions from the other guys.
Yeah, Sterrett's having a good game, and he needed one. He's been struggling here late.
Yeah,
Smith, no.
Yeah, short on that one. Brady Smith picks up the foul as I think he got a little too far over on the zone and had to really, really run to recover, and then found himself running into the Waldron player. As Stevens comes out, Drew White goes in. Everhart comes in for the Waldron. Smith picks up another one, a hand check in that time, though. He's got two real quick. Well, what had been a pretty clean game for the Royals, especially this half, is starting to get a little messier.
Gray just picked up his third.
Yep, as Smith took him to the basket.
Yep.
And that's a footwork thing there.
So with 2:59 left here, and see what Coach Spalding does. Does he pull him out with three, or does he let him play with three?
Well, he's not reacting yet. Nobody's going to the
No.
scorer's table. Let's see what happens here. He may let Smith and Gray play through a little bit. 22-point lead is a good chance to
do
experiment.
that.
Yeah.
Smith hits the second.
Go.
Trope.
Oh, I like
Take that all the way in,
see
Skyler.
him finish that shot off.
Brady Smith up to Drew White.
Wish he were a little more selfish. There he goes. Oh,
And there he tries.
God.
Although Waldron can't get the rebound and goes out of bounds to the Royals.
I think Schroep got fouled, and they got away with one on that one, but the ball don't lie, and it comes right back to the Royals.
Yep.
Beal in for Waldron. Smith
Top,
drives to the back,
Drew White.
kicks it out to White. Oh, this shot was in the air for a long time.
Yeah.
Off the back of the rim, and there's a scramble for the ball. Royals come up with it
Yep.
as Ethan Trueblood at 5'6" runs smack into Joey Sterrett. And Sterrett hits a three to finish off that play. Looks like Cole Rainbolt set to check in.
Yep. Oh, good travel there by the. Who was that? Was that Smith or was that?
Yeah, that was Smith. I thought they were calling a foul on Sterrett.
That's what I thought. Rainbow gets Brady Smith. So 2 minutes left here in the third. Schroep inside to Gray. Gray over Smith.
That was nice.
Yep.
Gray fakes to the right, comes back with his left and banks it in. A little soft jumper. Schroep picks up the body foul.
Have the Mohawks only scored 3 this quarter?
I have. For 21-14 as O'Neal checks in for
Starrett.
Well, if they put Zach in for Peyton, we're about as small as we can be.
Yep. We call a hand check there on Rainbolt.
Oh, it's like they're tightening up. It's a little bit calling the game a little bit differently than the first half.
Yeah. They were pretty free-flowing in the first half.
Yeah.
Drew White gets a hand on that ball.
Oh.
Couldn't get the steal, but I still like the deflection.
Yep. Good hustle.
Smith over Gray, but no good.
I'd like to see Drew playing like he's got, 6 weeks worth of missed games to
make up for it.
Yeah. He's gonna get that energy in somehow.
Thought about that one, drives instead.
Royals bring it back out, just being very patient, working for a good shot.
Yep, 1 minute left here in the third.
Without a shot clock, there's no reason to rush any of this either.
No. Rainbolt from the wing. No.
Oh,
good hustle by Drew White.
Yep.
Gray with the initial tip, but White with the real good hustle out of bounds there. .23 seconds left. O'Neal with 8 seconds for 3, buries it. Waldron's half-court heave or three-quarter court heave is no good to end the half, and
29-point lead for the Royals.
Yeah.
Family dining, fan of the game for some great food and celebration at St. Paul Tavern, family dining of St. Paul, Indiana. Tonight's St. Paul Tavern family dining fan of the game is John Johnson. Please come to the scorer's table.
I thought Corey Hibbert was.
He's the Eastern Hancock Sports Network fan of the game. It was John Johnson was the St. Paul Tavern fan of the game here for the Mohawks. That was an outstanding quarter. We scored 25 in that quarter to their 3.
Yes, that was very good.
I mean, in the first half, we were just piddling along there, and it started with Gray hit those 2 ones early on, and then it was Smith for a stretch, then it was Starrett for a stretch, and this has really been a total team effort.
Yep.
I don't know that Schroep has scored, but he's had, a good game handling the ball and defensively.
Right. I could only think of him taking that one shot here, and that was about with a minute left in the third quarter. Could be a fun stat sheet to look at afterwards, see how the points are spread out. O'Neal is, what's he at, 8?
He's got, I think he's got 2 threes and a layup.
Yeah.
I think Stevens has 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Smith has around 10. Starrett's got around 10.
White got a bucket or 2.
Yeah. Just a nice even balance.
Yep. It's hard to defend when everybody is contributing too. To make us dangerous going forward. Stevens has come in for Gray. Otherwise, it's still O'Neal, Rainbolt, White, and Schroep. Cole hits a 3.
Royals still lead by 26 here.
No, nice pass.
White into Rainbolt, go up with it, Cole.
Well, just didn't get his body turned around to get the strength behind it, but right idea.
Brady Stevens with the foul, and it wasn't. It was just Brady was stronger than that kid, and I think knocked that kid down.
Yep.
One thing that I've noticed, we play, the mid-Hoosier teams or the other MEC teams, and most of them don't have football. And I wonder how that plays into the strength program, because if you look at our kids, and we have young kids, but you look at Drew, Cole, and Landon are all freshmen.
Right.
And they're as thick as the Mohawk seniors.
Yeah.
So I wonder how the lack of a football team affects their strength program and how they're doing that.
That's interesting. Never really thought that way. O'Neal hits another 3. Who'd they call the foul?
They call Brady Stevens again.
So I think they're going to be shooting a 1-and-1. So bucket's good.
Bucket was good, yeah.
Brady in the process of trying to block out, I think, called for the foul there. So Zane Smith will shoot a 1-and-1 because the Royals have gotten their 7th team foul, putting Waldron in the bonus. Waldron, meanwhile, sits at 3.
Smith hits the front end. This would be a good time here. I'd like to see them use some of those younger guys like Zach.
Yeah.
You know, because he's going to need that experience. You know, if Schroep gets in foul trouble or anything like that, we need that experience. This would be a good time here. 7 minutes left in a, you know, basically a 30-point game.
Right. I would look for very soon to see Arnold and Wise and Dennis checking in here.
Nice move by Stevens.
Nice baseline move off the block, good drop step.
But I would like to see Arnold play with this group.
Yeah.
You know, rather than Dennis and
Right.
Wise and those guys, because I think he's going to have to play some. You know, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Call
foul on O'Neal there.
Yeah, and he may be coming in for Schroep here soon.
You know, because I think at this point, you know, Schroep's not a stat seeker or anything where he's looking to score or looking for anything. So
right.
You know, you can put him in there and get that experience. And I think we'll probably see that here in a minute. 1-and-1 here for Bowlby. Hits the first. Hits the second.
28-point lead for the Royals. 6:30 left in the fourth. Rainbolt brings it up court as Baldwin trying to match up man-to-man.
Corner three, no good by Starrett. O'Neal hits his 4th of the game. Now Landon's got about 12, you know, or 14 or.
Yeah. That was amusing as Zane Smith made a nice move on Brady Stevens, and Brady, all 250-plus pounds of him, just stood there like a solid wall, and Smith had nowhere to go. Cole with the
right
drive.
up, Brady.
Brady gets a rebound. Probably got fouled and then throws the ball back out. Cole takes 3.
He'll hit it.
Well, that's his second 3 too, I think.
Yep, it is. This is one of those games where you got the momentum. Nice take there by Parker Huffman with the reverse. But everything just starts falling.
Yeah.
You know, you got the confidence and everything just starts falling.
I tell him to save some for next week.
Yeah.
Joey hits
Starrett.
a 3. Meanwhile, on the bench, Ian White's running out of ways to celebrate made 3-pointers. Well, Brady's going to pick that up,
Yep.
3rd foul. Well, I think that's legit. Zane Smith's fighting hard down there.
That was number 35, Brady Stevens, the team's 9th. Zane Smith in for the 1-1.
So that's our 9th. So after this one, they'll be shooting double bonus from here on out.
So Gray comes in for Rainbow.
Misses. Gray with the board. Schroep's going to bring it up court. Stevens
He wants a
going to
piece
leave
of
him
that.
wide open.
He was feeling left out. Everybody else is shooting 3s. That takes Brady back to his middle school days.
You know, when he was a guard.
And he gets the steal off of some good defense by Schroep and O'Neal.
Schroep to Starrett. Back out to O'Neal,
That's
who
his
buries
5th.
another one, his 5th.
Arnold set to check in.
And I don't know what Waldron's scouting report looked like, but I'm pretty sure it said don't leave Landon O'Neal wide
Yes.
open.
That's going to be a scouting report for the next 3+ years.
Yes. Because he might be 5 of 5 or 5 of 6.
Yeah, he missed.
He
I
missed
think
one in the
I think
corner.
maybe his first one.
And then I think he's hit 5 straight.
Yeah. And that kid doesn't lack confidence when it comes to shooting threes.
No.
He can miss 10 in a row. He's still going to take the next one that comes his way.
But it's good to see them going in. He's didn't shoot real well against Wapahani. So it's good to see those falling for him.
Yep. And we had a stretch early on in the season. We were playing 2 games every weekend. Then we went to, it may not even have been 1 every week on kind of bracketing the Christmas break for the kids. And
I know Coach Spalding's not a big, he doesn't like to have a ton of games over Christmas break.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
Just wonder you get in a rhythm playing so often, then you take a big break, and then I think for some of those guys trying to find that, especially that shooting touch, could be difficult again.
You know, we always played our county tourney over Christmas break, and that was always you got a little motivation there.
Sure,
'cause it was a
absolutely.
tournament. Inside to Johns. Back out Everhart, no good. Rebound Gray. Zach Arnold brings it up. Over to Starrett. Probably not what they called in the huddle there, not just a drive and shoot.
Yeah, it's maybe devolving to the point of suggested offense.
Yeah, and that's where you don't want to fall to that point. You still want to run through it like we did in the third quarter there, run through it and get good looks.
Right. And aside from Zach, the guys in are all regular contributors, so they can do all that. Peyton Gray tries to work it, can't quite find the angle as he shoots a bank shot. Cameron Dennis set to check in for the Royals.
Huffman, no. Stare at the rebound.
And we're just kind of going back and forth off missed shots and rebounds.
Inside to Gray. He's stronger with that, Peyton.
Yeah.
He's kind of fading away, and that's 2 in a row where he just needs to go through the teeth of the defender. So 3 minutes left here. 27-63 Royal lead. Huffman, no. And Waldron's not even attempting to rebound at this point.
Nope.
They're just jogging back down the court, and wherever
we're
the Royals land, they're catching the ball.
Starrett may be at 20.
He has hit, I mean, and it's not like he's shooting a great percentage, but he has just been open all night and just.
Yep. And Wise and Dennis are both checking in too, by the way. So we have cleared the bench with this 28 or 38-point lead.
And I could promise you that this will be the biggest victory of the season for the Royals, except for maybe the Union Modoc game.
Yeah.
We're a team that this year that we're not going to beat a lot of teams by double figures, but we're not going to lose to a lot of teams by double figures. But just everything has been falling for us tonight. We've been playing good.
So Dennis, O'Neill, Wise, Arnold, the short guys on the team, and then Gray in the middle to give him a little bit of size. And this could be a lot of fun as neither Cameron Dennis nor Cameron Wise grab a lot of varsity time here, and they've got nearly 3 minutes. It'll be a good time for those guys. They're a lot of hard work.
The ball movement. Everhart, no. Arnold with the rebound. And Everhart did not realize he was going to be that fast.
No, he did not.
Rainbolt gets Gray.
And we've now officially, I think we're as short as we can be.
Yes. Absolutely.
Nice inbound to Arnold. Gets fouled on the way up. Everhart again is mumbling to himself.
The 2 games we've seen now with Zach, I've been impressed. He's attacking. He's not playing like I'm a JV guy who just got thrown in here.
Yeah.
He's playing with some confidence.
you don't want to see him defer constantly. And I mean, you're getting some varsity time because of the way you play.
Yes.
You can't defer everything. You got to still have that
That
mentality. Yeah, and you're right. That's a good observation as Zach makes the second.
Huffman, no.
There's that. Cody Beal makes a nice little bucket for the Mohawks.
O'Neal says, I want to be a point guard and bring it up the court.
Dennis with the ball. Now the Royals are working around as Wise brings it back out, and it's just
Everhart again.
3 times in a row.
That he just
Oh, after this, the Royals will be shooting in the bonus. And, Mohawks are in the double bonus next time they're fouled. Cameron Dennis for 3, and
Step
it's
back.
good.
Long
Did they
2.
give him? Oh, they gave him 2. His foot was on the lines, and pretty shot by Cameron Dennis. Good for him.
Yes, it is.
Royals
I think it's his
matching
first
up.
points of the season.
Yeah, Royals matching up man-to-man, and Wise, Arnold, and then O'Neal combined for the steal, and it's a little chaotic at the moment.
Arnold corner 3 is way off.
Yeah, that was an adrenaline shot. Oh! O'Neal.
Thought he was
Goes
going to alley-oop that
up.
to
Yeah.
Arnold, but didn't.
Wow, that was as athletic a play as I've seen Landon make. He's usually just parked out there on the line. That was really, really nice. See Sky to intercept that pass and then took it right to the hoop for the basket.
I think that might have been Dennis's first varsity points period.
Yep.
O'Neal misses the long 3.
In double dribble, he'd have been flashing. That was a total heat check shot.
Yep.
From about, I don't know, 24?
Yeah.
Wise tries to get in on it. His a little short, as this has just turned into, can I throw up a 3?
Well, Wise is the only one I think that hasn't scored tonight, so maybe they're trying to get him.
Dennis again. Nope, front of the rim. Yeah, that'd be all right. Get Cameron a bucket. Landon O'Neal nearly pulls a Schroep there. He just looks at the ref and smiles.
He called that on Rainbolt. That was definitely on Landon,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Absolutely on Landon O'Neal.
As Huffman's going to shoot 2. Knocks down the first.
I don't know what our scoring record is, but it's been a while since I remember seeing 70.
Yeah, it has. We have not. I didn't know this year if we would hit it at all. So
Yeah. We've had a couple of slugfests we've called here in recent weeks, and this has been a pleasant change. Get Wise one more shot. Royals just running through their motion offense here.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually had Wise on the cut that time, but I think Coach Spalding might have said don't shoot.
Yeah.
That should actually be one.
It's 1-1. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that
just
should
telling
be
the
one.
refs that.
At the line for the one-on-one.
If Wise is smart, he goes and puts himself down
So
on
he
the
can get
lane.
that rebound.
Yep, get the rebound and put back. He can get on the board too.
Rainbolt misses.
Yep.
Dennis with the rebound.
Off his foot. Arnold gets a bank shot off the rebound. And this is going to end up 72-31, a 41-point lead for the Royals.
Oh, that was just an excellent effort, top to bottom, from the Royals. You know, the starters played well, the subs played well, just a great job, top to bottom.
So who's our Paxton Farms sweet corn player of the game?
Well, you know, I don't just look at the totals because I know, Neil had a lot of points, but most of them came there when we already had a big lead. So I think we have to go, and we may do co-awards this week because I think it's got to be either Brady Smith or Joey Sterrett.
I really, really liked Brady's game. I liked how he was very patient on the offense and let the shots come to him. Didn't force anything, and he was really active on defense. I don't remember Joey standing out to me as much on defense, but Joey really had the hot hand going on offense. So I think I'm all right with co-players.
So we'll give them to both because, like I said, that was defensively and hustle-wise and deflection-wise, that was one of the best games we've had as far as Brady playing. And Joey was just hot on offense, probably the top-scoring game of the year by an individual. So we'll do co-players of the game, Brady Smith and Joey Sterrett. So this next Friday, a week from today, the boys will tip off at home against Monroe Central. Coach Knight and I will not be there, more than likely. We have a conference we have to go to, but we should be live. I think Allison Spalding's going to call that game for you guys.
Excellent.
And then we have Shenandoah the night after. So 2 big MEC matchups coming up for the Royals. Let's see. Hopefully this momentum can, carry forward into those games next week. So thanks for tuning in with us tonight. Like I said, leave feedback if you have anything for how we did, how the camera looked. We can kind of tell here, but not real well, so let us know. Thanks for tuning in.